Que é isso? Um monte de homem dentro da banheira aqui?
Imagine a property that has centuries of history. Beautiful structures and vignettes
Beautiful
that are spread over
structures.
127 acres where every acre counts.
The natural beauty and the history were
Já dá uma
almost
olhadinha lá, o
overwhelming.
MT.
And immediately you start thinking as a designer, how am I going to make this
Que isso? Parece casa de filme de
tangible? How am I
terror,
going to
gente.
augment this?
Olha que lugar esquisito. Parece as escadas do The Sims quando ficava tudo bugada. Nossa, não sei se eu gostei não, viu? E a piscina tá lá na puta que pariu.
We knew the main structure would have to be set back from the river just right so that views and the sound experience.
Olha lá a escada toda
would be
bugada.
adequate.
Deus
And on
me
the
livre,
other
parece
side,
de
it
filme
would
de
relate to
terror.
the two existing barns
Olha
right
lá,
next to it.
olha lá.
These two thoughts define
E ainda tem um sótãozinho
and
ali.
the inspiration for the house, and those little decisions add up
Vamos tentar
to
nos
really bring the
convencer
home
que ela é
close to
boa.
nature.
It's hard to
Não,
believe
e tipo
that
assim, a piscina também, mó longe. Peraí.
To really bring the home close.
Gente, a gente tem que botar defeito em tudo, vocês sabem, né? Bom, a piscina tá muito... Continuando, né? A piscina tá muito longe, ninguém vai usar, sabe? Não tem nenhuma área de churrasqueira, um negócio pra deixar umas bebidas, uma comidinha, um trem ali. Ah, não. Vocês gostaram disso aqui?
To nature.
It's hard to believe that only 2 hours outside of New York City, you can be in a space like
Não, o
this.
espaço é
We have so much
horrível.
tranquility
Pista
and
de
peace.
skate, calma aí, pô.
Timeless architecture and beautiful landscapes inspire us to travel across the world. And that's why we came to
Beautiful
upstate New York to
landscapes.
show you something truly one of a kind. "127 acres, a lot to cover. It's just me, Mikey, and
acres.
this beautiful property.
Pros íntimos
Look at our
hectares,
scenery,
né?
So peaceful.
Ai, que gemidinho. É você, Nora?
Alright, this is pretty awesome.
Caralho, a gente nunca viu o Beautiful tomando um banhozinho, né? Ele toma banho todo
Pretty cool
beautiful.
scene, I gotta say. Look at this place. This is
Ah, aquilo lá faz parte da propriedade também? Legal, né? Deve estar mamando alguns... Com certeza,
Unreal.
ô, Rafael. Gente, não entendi o conceito, não.
After a leisurely
me
drive
pegou.
about 2 hours from one of the greatest cities on the planet, New York City, slowly but surely, your pulse slows, your blood pressure goes down
Sua
as
pressão
you meander
sanguínea
through
diminui, mas peraí,
winding
eu vou
roads
um
that lead
treco?
you to this extraordinary estate. This is the sort
Olha a
of real
fumacinha.
estate that I call collector quality, the kind that is impossible to replicate. And that to me makes
Você
it
viu? O Nora
a
nem
collector's
reparou, porque
item.
senão ele teria falado.
All right, everyone. Welcome to Pine Plains, New York. We're gonna start our tour from the beginning of this property. 127 acres, multiple structures.
Tudo isso faz parte da propriedade? Gente, olha que coisa mais... Não, peraí. Pô, isso é mau gosto? É o quê, cara? A piscina no meio do nada voando aqui, parecendo um Minecraft? Que é isso?
Barns, a river that cuts through this property. So we got a lot to cover today, and that's why we're starting our tour with this Jeep. Now, on my left-hand side is one of the barns that was built in the 1920s, recently remodeled. It's an amazing horse stable, and look at the road that we're on right now. Our
Vou ver,
scenery is
porque eu tô
absolutely
curiosa, né?
fantastic. This property is so peaceful, so tranquil. I'm beyond excited for this tour.
Yeah, me too. This is a unique way to start the video. But like Ines said, this is 127 acres. There's all-terrain vehicles, there's Jeeps. You know, this is kind of what this property is all about, so we're going to do it a little bit differently today.
Absolutely. Now, on our left-hand side is the guest cottage. Has few bedrooms upstairs, another separate one-bedroom apartment down below, and this is where we are staying during our trip. Wanted to mention that. Now you can actually see the main estate, which is a phenomenal property. This is one of the dogs. Hey bud, how's it going?
Ai, gostei do doguinho.
This place is magical. I always wanted to come to upstate New York. I feel like there's something about the grounds here, the way this place feels is quite special. And like I said, I'm really excited.
Yeah, you have the sound of the river kind of permeating the entire property. You have golden retrievers barking, running around. It's just a vibe here, you know?
It's a vibe. Now let's talk about what's in front of us. Barn-inspired contemporary home. It was completed 3 years ago, approximately 7,500 square feet.
Essa casa tem muitas camadas, né?
Let's go inside and
De
continue.
trás parece uma coisa, de frente é totalmente outra.
This house has it all.
E de
You have
lado...
a contemporary take
Precisa falar?
on original barns. You have
O que é isso? Não, peraí,
it all.
peraí.
You have a contemporary
O que é isso? Isso aqui parece que a casa criou cabelo, né? Olha aqui. O telhado tá com... botou uma peruca.
take
Não gostei. Gente, o que é isso aqui? Por que tem telhado do lado, na lateral, no chão? Nossa, isso aqui é horrível, meu Deus.
original barns. You have the most pristine land I've ever seen in my 40
Vai lá,
years in this
Vinícius.
region. It's been curated and cultivated
É,
to pay
perto de
homage
Nova
to its
York.
history, to way
Umas
the land
2
was
horas de Nova
intended to
York.
be used.
The connection of the house to nature is not just in the materials and in the views, but also in the way it captures the light or is open to the light streaming through it. And the gables will
Mais ou
allow the
menos.
east light
Opa!
beyond the rising
Estevinha,
sun
muito obrigada
to
pela
shine
raid,
right through
lindona.
the living room,
Um
dining
beijo,
room,
sejam
and
todos
master suite
bem-vindos.
above.
Nossa, espera aí. Sejam todos bem-vindos quem veio pela Esté. Tamo junto demais. Estamos vendo uma casa muito beautiful aqui, reclamando de tudo dela, porque é isso que nós fazemos, a gente critica. A gente tá aqui para criticar os mínimos detalhes, até a sobrancelha desse cara. Valeu, valeu, um beijo. Sejam bem-vindos, tá?
And similarly at the evening,
Linda, mais ou menos,
the
né?
setting sun
A casa,
literally
né,
brings
gente?
to life
Não gostei muito, não. Tamo junto, viu, lindona? Muito
the
obrigada.
kitchen. That light in this area with the kind of changing climate around is rather
Vim
magical.
da Esté, mais ou menos, Doug. Você tava aqui antes, porque, né, eu
So
tenho
the main home
provas.
is located right
Eu já
in the
tenho
center of
provas
this amazing
disso.
property. Before we go in there, I want to show everyone our views. Look at these rolling grounds.
E é um detalhe, esse cara ele fala muitas vezes beautiful, ou seja, esse é um react beautiful. Gente, essa piscina aqui é horrorosa, pelo amor de Jesus Cristo! Que agonia! Não, eu não compraria, não.
They're so
Eu jamais. Olha essa escada bugada aqui, ó. Vocês estão vendo? A escada do Harry Potter aqui.
lush and green. There's actually a bridge right there going over the river, and that bridge takes you to the other side of the property, which we'll check out later. And
Só
coming
pela
back to
escada
the
que eu não vou
house,
comprar. Odiei.
barn-inspired contemporary home, 3 levels, and on the exterior you can see the stacked stone and vertical siding details, a lot of casement windows, beautiful design elements that I'm
Beautiful design elements.
excited to cover
Pros íntimos,
once we go
beautiful.
inside. Now, coming to the entry, this section
Ué, se entra por
covered.
trás.
Your pivot door
Achei que o comum é pela frente, né?
opens up to your mudroom. Come on in. Beautiful dark tones.
Beautiful
exposed
dark
ceiling joists
tones.
above. I love the natural stone
Anota quantas vezes que ele vai falar beautiful que eu vou perguntar, viu?
floors that they
Obrigada pelo follow aí, quem veio da Esté, viu, rapaziada? Tamo junto
have here,
demais.
and we're gonna see these floors throughout as well. Before we go into the main volume, there's actually a powder bathroom that I want to show to everyone. Gorgeous custom marble sink. Again, a lot of these darker
Bem
tones.
rústico, né?
Wood paneling on the walls, exposed beams, beautiful fixtures. It's a
Ah, não, a gente tem que criticar. Gente, não gostei da cor da madeira.
really nice powder bathroom. Now,
Não, o que é isso aqui? Tem um cofre dentro do banheiro? Ué, não tô entendendo.
coming back to this side, we have the staircase
Pra quê?
taking us to the upstairs loft.
Ah, não. Não. Eu vou passar mal. Agora é de verdade mesmo. Pera aí, porque olha como afunila a escada. Que porra é essa? Por que isso, meu Deus? Isso aqui tá errado de acordo com as leis. Você não pode fazer isso. Tem que ter uma distância de 90 centímetros no mínimo.
and the primary bedroom. But first, I want to bring
Ah, cagaram. Já vi que cagaram nessa casa, cagaram e sentaram em cima.
everybody
Foda-se.
down to the main volume where we have the seating area and the dining area. This space is phenomenal. All these great windows above. Then we have casement windows and French doors opening up to the outdoors.
Tá. Essa parte tá massa, né? 37 já dá, já dá o quê? Ó o sofazinho, assim, rico, né? Finíssimo.
This room is 21 feet wide, 26 feet tall. Obviously, volume is incredible.
O volume... O que ele falou?
It's 21 feet wide, 26 feet tall. Obviously, volume
Obviamente, o volume é incrível. Ai, eu adoro coisas volumosas. Eu nem queria te contar,
is
não.
incredible. This is your seating area, your couch, wood burning fireplace, and we have it on right now. This
Oi,
is
Paulo,
so
salve.
tasteful. This space is so warm, and I just love this. Look at our views, everything coming together. This place is special.
Yeah, this is a beautiful room, but something that I don't think the
Os
cameras can really
Esse
convey
papo é esse, né?
is just the sense.
Mano, eu tô falando volume. Base vezes altura, você tem um volume. É isso que eu tava falando. Foi o que ele disse.
Peace
Só não
and
compro porque tem a
tranquility in
foto
this
de um
house.
velho.
This house is very
meio
zen.
assustador.
It's very
Ai, mas o doguinho é tão fofinho, né?
relaxing. Maybe it's the river, maybe it's all the greenery outside, maybe it's just the time we've had since we've
E essa bundinha aqui? Mequetrefe, né?
been here, but
All of it above.
it's very nice.
Absolutely. And
O dog,
we don't
se o
have a
dog
TV
vir
here, but
junto,
we
aí
have
a gente vai
gorgeous wood-burning
repensar.
fireplace. I love how they
Mano, adorei. Essa parte tá massa.
brought granite stone around the fireplace with the design elements, and then they incorporated these metal shelves on the side, and it also runs on top. And then they have this hardware attached to it. You can cook here. You just hang your pot.
É, mais ou menos, né? Meio pequeno, não é? Poderia. O espaço é tão
Above the
grande.
fire, and that's that.
Mas a
Very
gente
cool
não precisa
kind
falar
of,
sobre isso, mas tá
American
legal.
frontier detail. We've never seen that before. I really like that.
It's definitely a
Poderia
nice
ser
touch.
maior, né?
Obviously, above we have stacked stone, giving so much character, and they use this stone throughout the property as well. Coming here,
25
I
milhões
love
de
this
dólares,
ceiling
tá?
mount lounging bed. I actually tried this one last night. It's super comfortable. It's all made out of recycled materials. Look at the hardware here. I've never seen a piece like this.
Oh, they're like chain links almost, yeah?
Exactly. Designed by Jim Jevick. It's such a cool piece.
Mano, essa parte aí, assim, tá massa. Mas a escada tá bem decepcionante, hein? Cancela de dólares, tá?
Complements your seating area. And again, I just love this space. Now, Mikey, let's take everybody to the other side so we can talk about the structural design of this volume or this home. These are Douglas fir wood columns, and they're bolted to the floors through these knife plates or metal plates that are attached to the floors, and these plates run into the beams as well. And you can
Ele se
actually see the
entrega ao
bolt-through
conteúdo, é por
locations
isso que a
here.
gente gosta,
Obviously,
né?
these columns run all the way to the ceiling, and once you're up there, same thing happens. Another plate that connects the roof
E aquele buraco no teto?
rafters to
Ah, não é buraco, não. Eu tô
these
doida.
columns.
Tô vendo
So you
coisas.
get this cohesive wood barn frame, and obviously in between we have all these windows, French doors,
Por que tem uma mesa perdida aqui com duas cadeiras no meio do nada?
bringing so much
Parece,
natural
né?
light. I feel like this
Minecraft,
house
The Sims.
is a perfect
Olha aqui, gente, a escada, ela tava linda. E por algum motivo, eles cagaram ela aqui.
mix between a rustic barn house and a contemporary home. It's a perfect balance of both, and it walks that line right in the middle.
Yeah, I feel like it really has some mid-century elements to it as well, you know?
Especially with some of the furniture pieces and accessories. Hi, kitty. Hi.
Got a little friend?
That's right.
Hi,
Otis
oh, hi,
cat is
kitty.
uh,
Hello,
accompanying us.
kitty.
Yeah.
Now, two more details I want to talk about.
Né,
here, Mikey.
Lorinha?
Number one,
I actually didn't even know those were in there.
pretty clever detail, huh? Mm-hmm. I really like that these screens are built in and very seamless. Second thing I want to cover, we talked about the knife plates. They also have these trims that run the entire length of these wood beams, and this gap also serves as a space for electrical
Tá
lights.
chateado
So
comigo
they can
por
have
quê?
these wall sconces.
Very cool.
Você
Pretty
não tem
cool.
motivos
Big
nenhum
congrats
pra isso.
to the design team. I want to especially congratulate
Perdido em
Neil
sorteio.
Schoenfelder, who is the lead designer of this amazing property. House looks great, grounds are beautiful.
Ué, tá
architecture
acabando? O que
stunning.
é isso?
I think the development team here did a fantastic job with this entire
Acabando de
property.
começar, né?
Now, right behind me is the dining area, which is a different take on a dining area. But before I go
Diferente.
into more details here, let's talk about the specs of this amazing property. So the main house features 4 bedrooms, 4 full 1/2 baths. It's 7,500 square feet.
mesmo, né?
The entire property is 127 acres. And within the property, we have so many different structures, barns, and areas that
Ou
we're going to
nunca
cover
mais entrou na
throughout the
live.
tour. On the market for $25 million. And I want to give big
4
thanks to the listing
quartos.
agents, Leonard Steinberg and Byron Anderson, for making this tour possible. We are beyond excited to be here. And as always, you can find more information about this incredible estate in the description of this video.
Yeah, and like Anna said, this is 127 acres. Rarely do we tour properties this large.
Gente. Não, olha aqui, tá vendo que eu tô falando da piscina? Olha que negócio sem contexto. Eu não entendi o conceito disso aqui. O que é isso? É conceito aberto?
So
Terreno
today's tour is going to be a
enorme.
little bit different.
Yeah, we're gonna jump around.
Yeah.
We're gonna hop on a 4x4. We're gonna
Dá pra
walk
fazer
the
uma
grounds.
pista de skate
We're gonna
mesmo,
check out a
realmente.
river that's absolutely stunning.
Glamping sites.
Glamping sites. We got a lot going on. today.
Airstreams.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, let's focus back to the dining area again. Low table setup, cushions on the floors. Love these chandeliers above.
Gente, essa
Great
escada,
volume.
quando ele subir
You have
nessa
your double-sided
escada, eu juro que eu vou ter um
fireplace that
treco.
faces the dining area as well as the
Eu
kitchen.
já tá me dando, eu
What
vou
a
ter que tomar um
beautiful
remédio,
space.
mano.
And
Já tá me
Mikey,
dando uma
while we're at
ansiedade
it,
já, um
look
nervoso.
at the staircase that goes up to the loft. We have solid granite steps, stacked stone on this side with lime grout. And I personally love these rustic
Parece
details.
negócio de
Even
pôr
though this is a
cartinha do
brand new
correio, né?
structure, I feel like the way it's
Dos
designed
prédios.
really complements and matches the
Não
rest
achei
of the
que
property.
combina, não.
Also, throughout this level, we have Jerusalem limestone on the floors. Behind this wall is the kitchen, but instead of going there, first I want to take everybody outside so we can check out the grounds for a second. Come on out. This space is absolutely gorgeous, great elevation. All your French doors open up to this patio, and look at these views. I love this area, and I love the fact that you have a river that cuts through your property, and this
Mas
is
o
your
lugar é muito
backdrop, and
bonito,
this is
né?
what you get to hear all the
cuidadinho.
time. I'm gonna shut
E
up
à
for a second.
noite? E à noite?
This is what
Não é um
every
filme
LA
de terror?
developer is trying to imitate, but this is the real thing, you know?
This is the real thing. That's why they put water features at the entry of their properties.
Exactly.
This is just stunning. You have your lap
A
pull
piscina é
down
só pra
there
falar que
with
existe
its own
piscina,
little
né?
patio.
É
Your
muito feio,
grounds are
gente.
lush and manicured. This is all graded, by the way. That's why it's so smooth.
Horrorosa.
Yeah, this
Não,
is
e
incredible.
gente, por que os telhados horroroso desse jeito?
Water features at the entry
Não,
of
fala a
their
verdade,
properties.
vocês gostaram
This is
disso?
just stunning. You have your lap pull down there with its own
Ó o
little
cabelinho.
patio. Your grounds
De
are
menina,
lush
mas
and
cabelinho.
manicured. This is
Olha
all
aqui.
graded by
Olha o cabelinho como vai. Gente, isso aqui à noite parece um filme de terror mesmo, de verdade.
the way. That's why it's so smooth.
Yeah, this is
Algum
incredible.
filme
We're
de
also
terror
very
foi
lucky in that
gravado
we
aí,
get to
com
stay here for a few
certeza.
days and really
Rainha da
experience what it's like
criticância.
to live in a
Rainha da
property like this.
criticância.
Be here,
Ai, que
spending time with the
gostosa aquela
owners,
água ali,
you know,
né?
eating dinner with them, walking the grounds with them, petting their cats. It's an incredible experience.
Without a doubt. Also, we have the steps here leading you down to the pool area and the grounds. Really nice art piece. And this is this section of the
programa na
terrace.
TV que
Now
a
let's
galera
go to the
comprando
other
casa
side
nos lugares
where we have
assim.
the covered area. On the ceiling you can see the lights, ceiling
Eu acho
fans,
que eu vi,
space
Nora.
heaters. Nice outdoor dining area here that
De
faces
menina,
the
não,
grounds.
mas cabelinho.
I like this built-in seating section. You have your granite
Tá,
countertop.
tá no
Your
Rio, né?
outdoor kitchen on this side with a
Inclusive.
grill, smoker, fridge,
Não, vocês viram a
dishwasher,
bundinha
everything
dela?
you need. And the way this outdoor kitchen is positioned is actually really nice because you have your French doors, let's see, opening right back to your main kitchen. I really like the rustic approach when it comes to the design of this kitchen. We
Mano, essa cozinha é massa, tá?
don't really have a lot
Essa
of upper
cozinha,
cabinets.
pelo menos uma
All
coisa
these
na
windows
casa
bring so
presta.
much natural light, tea cabinetry, island is on this side with a beautiful walnut countertop. They also incorporated these metal
Beautiful!
trims throughout the island.
Desculpa, me empolguei.
Corners are all open. You have your bar seating. And right in the center
Ah,
of this
na hora de ser
island,
de
you have an
tudo.
aga gas
Aqui é um
stove
chat
and
GPT, pode
oven,
perguntar
and
qualquer
it really
coisa.
matches the farmhouse aesthetics that this kitchen is going for. Looks really nice. And on the other side, we have the rest of the base cabinets. This is a reclaimed farm sink that
Tá
they
vazando. Tá vazando. Não presta, não presta.
reglazed and positioned right here
Ó,
on this side.
ó.
3-inch solid limestone countertops.
Vocês reclamam dos vazamentos da casa de vocês aí, ó. Saiba que na casa de 25 milhões de dólares também vaza.
2 dishwashers. All
Que
these windows bring in
isso,
great natural
Norinha,
light.
que espaço
Above you can see the exposed
gostoso.
beams that are Douglas fir and bleached, so you get this nice light tone. It's a beautiful kitchen. It gets better. Follow me
Beautiful
this way.
kitchen.
We have
Também
a
achei beautiful
chef's pantry
kitchen. Ela é
here.
beautiful.
It
O que é isso? O que é isso? É uma banheira? Mano, acho que eu acho que o povo lava as crianças na pia, nas pias aqui. Não é possível. Olha isso aqui. O que é isso aqui, meu Deus?
obviously comes with a lot of cabinetry space.
Ah, Luísa, mas tá na moda. Moda?
We have the built-in fridge, freezer, and wine fridge on this side. Cutting block,
Chopping block.
chopping block island right in the center. Nice rustic touch. Your base cabinets are on this side. Zinc countertops. I really like how the corners and this wall is curved. In
Não, o
fact,
resto tá lindo. Porque combinou, né? Tipo, um negócio que é rústico, mas é chique ao mesmo tempo. Agora,
we have
essa
these
essa
curved
pia aí,
details
em casa de
throughout
Jesus
the property
Cristo.
around the fireplace that faces the kitchen. Touches like these really soften up spaces, and I feel like on this property it's done very tastefully, and we're gonna see more curved edges throughout our tour. Now, obviously, we have the farm sink here, commercial faucet, windows bring in natural light and ventilation, and with that, we're done with our tour on this level. Now let's go downstairs so we can check out the guest suites.
Ai, meu Deus. Tem outra escada?
Staircase landing on the lower level is actually really
Ué, e aquela escada toda mequetrefe que tem lá?
cool. We have the staircase here, stacked stone on the back, windows bring in natural light.
Ó, a gente esqueceu de tirar a categoria, né? De só na conversa aqui. Opa! Vazou, né? 3 andares, não
Darker
sei.
tones, exposed beams,
Eu quero
and it
ver
brings you to
aquela
this
escada
light
toda
and open
bugada lá.
space. Oak hardwood floors. These double doors open up to your gym or your yoga studio.
Chique.
Same hardwood floors are also there. And on the other side is the second entry of this property, or technically the winner entry, because this is the location that we pulled
Yoga.
up. It's basically your driveway that leads to your 2-car garage. Part of the section is covered so you can keep your
O que é isso aqui? Esse banco aqui é meio estranho, né? A pessoa vai fazer o que nesse banco? Ajoelhar?
firewood reserve dry during winter as well. Now, let's go back in. We have a nice landing area here, small seating setup. We gotta talk about this Louis Vuitton trunk. And that is positioned here as a coffee table. Nice, elegant, and a quirky detail that I want to point out. Follow me this
Rústico.
way. Ladybug is with us again.
Todos
She's literally
sabemos,
following
né?
us throughout the
Rústico,
tour.
rústico.
Yeah,
Louis
hilarious.
Vuitton
I don't
rústica.
I don't mind it
Louis
either.
Vuitton beautiful.
Follow me this way. We have 3 guest suites on this wing. This is the first one. Let's cover the bathroom area. It's basically open. You have your built-in cabinetry here.
Ó,
Separate
tem mais um
water
banco pra
closet,
agachar ali, tá?
Beautiful walnut vanity. Sink is nicely recessed into the countertop. Brushed nickel fixtures. Jerusalem limestone on the floors as well as the walls. And you have your walk-in
banheiro
shower
tá bonito,
on this
né?
side. Beautifully designed. So elegant.
I really like these
Tem a
bathrooms.
They're not over the
janelinha.
top,
Lembra da
they're all
janelinha,
natural
Nora?
Yeah, but there's something very European
Luloi.
about them. too. I feel like it has like a very
Nossa, o banheiro tá
Saint-Tropez
muito
almost
lindo,
aesthetic
velho.
to the design,
Que
you
isso,
know?
mandaram
Well,
bem.
plaster walls.
Yeah.
Acho que é a
They're all
primeira vez que eu
lime, so you
falo.
have a lot of texture,
Ó
a
lá.
lot of character.
Ah lá, mais um banquinho pra agachar. O que é
Yeah,
isso?
beautiful hardwood.
Ó. Mas rapaz, te cuidem com essas coisas que nós estamos ligeiro. Olha, dá pra jogar um CS aqui, um Valorante, né? Xingar os caras olhando pras vacas aqui. Legal. Mano, eu gostei dessa área aqui. Dá pra fazer live aqui tranquilamente.
Floors, you have your king
E outras coisas também, né?
size bed on this side.
Com aquele
and
banco.
This is the room. Obviously, it faces the ground, so you have your French doors opening up. Literally, Ladybug is following us throughout
Ladybug.
the tour. And you have a sliding glass door here that
Fofa.
pockets into the wall and opens up
Caralho, olha a cara. Olha a cara dela.
to a nice, cozy courtyard area
Nossa,
shared
massa.
by this room and the room next door, which is the second guest suite.
É mais ou menos. É o outro quarto é aqui. Mas, rapaz, te cuida. Janela com janela. Pra que isso?
And we're gonna see that space later. And I
E
just
essa
love the
cama no
space.
meio
I
do
just
nada
love
é
that you can
underline.
open up your French doors and walk right out to
É
your
pra
ground.
você apreciar a vista,
Amazing.
né?
I think Ladybug does also.
Yes, she's
Yeah.
waiting right there. She's ready to go outside.
That's right.
All right, let's continue.
Não
Now,
gostei esse vidro
Back to the
desnecessário.
hallway.
Não precisava,
look
né?
at this frame. Limestone plaster walls, hardwood floors, all these
Chique.
organic touches
Muito chique
with the
aí, hein?
millwork. Before we go into the second
Você
guest suite,
gostou?
I want to point out we have a wine cellar here,
Que
and
que é?
going
Show
to
de
this side,
vizinho? O que é
guest
isso?
suite number
Dá
2.
não, pô. Aquele
King
vidro-
size bed,
Eita, os PCzão.
hardwood floors, French doors open up to the grounds,
Ah lá, ó. Tem gente usando o PC ali, pô. Nada a ver. Salve,
sliding
Fredini.
glass door tucks nicely into the wall and opens
Não, essa janela aqui é desnecessária. Não
up to
gostei.
the courtyard that we just mentioned.
Tira totalmente a
There's also a
privacidade.
nice floating lounging bed there that looks very comfortable. And I just love the
Rico, né?
simplicity of these rooms. You have lime plaster walls, warm textures, and all of these finishes come together very beautifully. And then you have your grounds.
Really?
That's all you need.
I love these bedrooms.
Tá- tem-
and,
então, estamos
I love
tendo
the
variações
accessibility
agora.
to the grounds,
Brief.
which we'll see in a second.
Absolutely. Now, let's tour the bathroom. We have a nice freestanding tub here, brush nickel fixtures.
Massa.
Beautiful vanity that was custom designed and
Beautiful
built in
and
India
beauty.
with a marble countertop. You
Uma
have
casa de
Jerusalem
campo
limestone on the
simples,
back.
perto de Nova
Just
York,
so
umas 2
elegantly
horinhas.
designed. And on the other side, you have your open walk-in shower, rain head above, 2 doors open up to the courtyard. Just a really nice bathroom. And on the other side, let me show this
Como é que
to
você vai ficar pelado aqui? Me fala. Como que você fica pelado com esse vidro aqui? Com 2 quartos te olhando.
everyone. This is your walk-in closet.
Só se
open
for uma
cabinetry
suruba,
here.
aí pode,
Now,
né? Só se for
we
a
have
Ilha da
one more guest
Tentação,
suite to
que a
see.
gente vai ver daqui a
Let's go
pouco,
take a look
inclusive.
at that bedroom as well, which starts here. Great natural light coming in.
Gostei da arte ali no corredor. Parece eu desenhando.
King size bed. Really like these wall sconces. Nice purple color. TVs on the other side. Ceiling fan. And off of the entry, we have a full bathroom with a walk-in shower. Really nice vanity. Some built-in cabinetry. But now, I want to take everybody
Muito lindo, hein?
outside so we can check out the grounds for a second.
Você tá doido?
This is it. That's why you want to have French doors. You just
vizinho de
float
frente
straight
pro
to your
outro ali,
grounds.
ó. Ah, não, essa piscina não, gente. Essa piscina tá me dando agonia. Quem que vai usar esse trem aí? Longe, feio, no meio do nada, tá voando no terreno.
And look at this place. This is unreal. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah.
And I'm
Ah,
so
no
happy that
happy. I'm
we
not
can interact with the
happy.
grounds and spend time like this. Walk to the pool area, which is extremely nice. It's a lap pool, simple plaster. It has an automatic cover. Fire pit on the left-hand side.
Tipo assim, qual que é o contexto dessa piscina?
This is why this place is so
Um
special.
crocodilo.
River is down below. I'm sure everybody
É.
can hear it.
Talvez a gente
We
não
have a nice
seja, né,
flagstone
Índia?
patio here.
Não, mas não faz sentido, pô. Não faz sentido nenhum. Só de pensar em sair daqui e vir pra cá, meu amigo.
Next to your pool. What are your thoughts?
Well, I love this pool. I wish we could jump in. I want to say, don't let the rustic environment fool you. This pool is also heated if you want it
Yes.
to be.
They also have an amazing hot tub, which we're going to cover in
They
a
have a
bit.
really cool hot tub that
Nossa! Olha onde fica o bagulho que eles estavam de água quente. Banheira de hidromassagem antiga. Olha aqui olha onde é a casa. Gente, você vai encontrar o que você vai enfiar aqui dentro? Vai ter sapo.
is a little bit more old school. It's, I feel like, the perfect time of year to be here. The weather's awesome.
Mikey's wearing a t-shirt right now.
It's nice and cool, but it's springtime, so we get these little rainstorms. They come and go, but it's really nice.
Absolutely. While we're here, can we turn back and look at the house for a second? It looks incredible. It's really well designed because it takes advantage
Não,
of the
achei
natural
incredible.
grading of the land. That's how they position the guest suites on the
Gente, olha aqui. Entenda o que está acontecendo aqui, tá? Aqui é um quarto. Aqui era para ser tão bonito, gente. Por que eles cagaram? Aqui é um banheiro. Vocês têm noção que isso aqui é um banheiro? Aí aqui é o outro quarto e tem a janelinha pro banheiro, pro quarto e pro outro quarto.
lower level. Then you have your second and third floor. Stack stone really helps it give that rustic
Cagou,
look.
cagou.
You can see all these windows and French doors. In between the windows and French doors, they
Tá
have this
doido.
really nice vertical copper siding.
Não dá vontade de
Again,
usar
to
essa
add up to
piscina,
the
não.
rusticness of the home. Just a beautiful structure, and grounds are just so exciting. I would love to take a walk this way and take everybody to the river, to the hot tub area, to the glamping sites, and we have so much more to see. But first, we got to go back to the main house again, go to the top floor, so we can check out that amazing primary bedroom suite.
Ah, aquela escada foi
Currently, we're
descendo,
at the
né?
loft area, which is
A
technically the
escada
seating
que
area
a gente não
for the
gostou tá
primary bedroom.
subindo.
Love the open shelving here, curved corners,
Ele não
and
passou
it's
pela
nicely
escada.
integrated into this masonry wall. Cushions here serving as your seating area because on the other side, you have a picture frame, which also happens to be a TV. Again, curved details. You have plastic incorporated to the cabinet.
Olha aí, ó, uma estante que tem livros, né? Porque a última casa que a gente viu, pelo menos tem livro, ô Andy, porque a última casa que a gente viu, a estante, tinha até um copo com uma escova de dente na estante. Tinha até uma luz. Luz, como é que se fala? A lâmpada, desculpa. Tinha até uma lâmpada como conceito, né?
Tree to the millwork looks
maluco.
beautiful. Your bed is on this side. Before we go there, you have a rustic desk here, more open shelving, amazing views of the river and the grounds.
Live, dá pra
And
fazer
this
live
section
aí.
is
Gostei.
all open. Look at the natural light that comes into the space. You can look down to your seating area. Volume is fantastic. And then you come over here, they left the flue of the fireplace that's next to the dining area exposed here to give you that rustic feel.
Será que é casa pra
It's a
velho?
really fun and a cool space.
Yeah, I love this.
Tem cara de velho
Just a
mesmo.
really grand room. Ines and I were talking to the owner of the property and the designer, and we are actually on a direct east-west orientation. So we're facing east at sunrise, apparently.
Ó.
The sun
Ó o cabelinho. Ó o cabelinho do Little Hair. Isso aqui tem cara de velho demais, né? Olha aqui. Essa aqui tá... Até que de longe parece... Tira a piscina, esconde a piscina, né? Finge que isso aqui não existe. De longe até que parece agradável. Agora, esse negócio aqui... Pelo amor de Deus. Eu sou velha, gostei.
peeks over those hills,
Tudo bem que você vai viver aqui, né? Mas isso aqui, esse celeirinho aqui tá muito feio, gente.
and you just get direct
Ou eu tô maluca, né? Vamos aceitar a realidade.
cascading light into your primary bedroom right behind me, which I'm sure is beautiful.
It is beautiful. In fact, let's turn that way so we can check out the primary bedroom. Now, this is a really unique design. We have
Mano,
a
eu tava
barn.
pensando que deve entrar de claridade aqui, meu amigo.
The
Não é
sun peeks
brincadeira,
over those
não.
hills, and you just get direct
Pega a visão, ó. Aqui tem cortina, né? Desculpa. Tô tão emocionada que até engasguei. Até engasguei aqui. E aqui, como é que fica? Uma bosta, né?
cascading light into your primary bedroom right behind me, which I'm sure is beautiful.
It is beautiful. In fact, let's
Ah, mas velho acorda cedo. Esqueci, gente. É pra velho, né?
turn that way so we can check out the primary bedroom. Now, this is
Vai
a
acordar
really unique
cedo.
design. We have a barn door here.
Gente, mas como assim? Que negócio esquisito. Que trem é esse? Agora que eu vi, aqui já tá a sala. Tem essa porta aqui, mas isso é muito feio.
Here that closes
É realmente a
off
casa
this
de velho
section.
mesmo.
They even have additional picture windows above to bring more natural light to the room, and obviously the roof line matches on the other side. More windows there. And this bed is actually on a platform that way you can
Obviamente vai
really
entrar uma claridade do
appreciate and
caralho
enjoy the
aí.
views that we get on the other side. It's king size, headboard is nicely incorporated to the wall, warm textures, windows open up towards the river. We can actually hear the river from the bedroom, which is really nice. And going to the other side, small seating area, another double-sided
tem vários
fireplace
problemas,
that
Andy.
also faces
É
the
velho.
primary bathroom. And before we leave this space, I want to talk about one more
Mano,
detail.
eu achei
The other side of
desconfortável
this
esse quarto
front door
aí.
is plaster. So
Gente, essa porta aí tá parecendo porta de empresa, sabe? Aquelas empresas que usam aquelas divisórias, sabe? Tá parecendo aquelas portas de empresa. Não, nossa, como é que vocês gostam como é que você gosta de uns trem
it
desse?
feels like a wall.
Nice little touch.
All right, let's check out the bathroom.
Let's do it.
We have the steps wrapped with metal leading you to the vanity. This one is also designed in India.
Vamos ver se o banheiro vai
Beautiful
ser.
marble countertop,
Não parece,
two sinks, brush knuckle
Não
fixtures.
tô maluca?
And
Ainda
on
bem
the
que ela não
back, you can see
concordou
this
comigo.
reeded glass back wall. And on top of that, they have these mirrors with rounded edges wrapped in leather, beautifully framing this section. Wall sconces, all
Beautifully.
these fixtures and design elements coming together makes this vanity so
O banheiro tá
beautiful, it's
fácil,
so
tá
tasteful.
combinando com o
And you
ambiente.
turn back and you have your double-sided wood-burning fireplace. All right, let's check out the walk-in shower. It's really open. Again, this curved fluted glass wall frames the shower so beautifully, but I really appreciate that it's open on the bottom, open on the top, so it kind of lets the shower
Ah, meu
breathe.
amigo, podia ser melhor mesmo, realmente. Mas assim, pelo que a gente tem visto aqui, o quarto, a escada, ele nem gravou a escada, né? Porque ele é ligeiro. Eu tô na sua, viu?
Limestone
A
floors,
escada toda
rain head
fodida.
above me, nice casement window, so you can let some natural air to come
Oi,
into the space.
Falker.
And going to the other side, of course, a nice, timeless, freestanding tub with a brush nickel fixture, all these small casement windows opening up. It's just a fun moment. It's just an elegant space.
Já, tá
Warm
demorando.
wood paneling, bleached
A
ceilings.
foto dos
The
netos,
water
a
closet is
foto
on
dos
this
netos
side. In my
dentro do
case, let's
banheiro,
go
você vai cagar olhando pra cara dele.
to the other side for a second. This is where
Beautiful.
we have the walk-in closet. It's definitely spacious. At the end, you can see the infrared sauna. I want to respect the owner's privacy. She has her clothes here, but as you all can tell, it's a nice, spacious walk-in closet. And with that, we're done with the top floor. Now, this is a beautiful home. I love the design elements
Beautiful
and
home.
finishes, but I feel like
Anotaram?
this
Vocês estão
property
anotando
is
quantas vezes
beyond
falou
this home.
beautiful?
It's about the grounds,
Parece
the
PVC,
area,
né?
and the lifestyle it provides you.
The ground.
I think the world is extremely focused on interior design.
Ele não passou por essa escada aqui. Eu tinha tanta coisa pra falar dessa escada e ele não gravou ela.
But so often, there's no focus on exterior design. And as you walk through this property, which is dozens and dozens of acres of exploration and discovery, you will come across these moments where you discover exterior living rooms that have been so immaculately considered that once you sit back in one of those chairs, all of a sudden you see an entirely different perspective of the land. And yet, there's this uniting element that's the sound of this water wherever you go. So you still know where you are.
Não,
To create the
realmente,
right
mano. Se a gente for falar do
relationship with the
lugar e da
landscape
localidade,
And to
100%,
prepare the grounds
porque
for the
fica
siting of this house, we
fica
had
200
to
quilômetros de
regrade
Nova York.
the lawns
Isso aí.
dropping down to the river in order to create perspective. That's the reason we did
Que isso,
regrade
Fábio?
large acreage below the three barns to achieve that kind of effect.
Ele fala chique, né?
127 acres. A lot to cover.
Acres.
And I wish we can go to every single acre and show you every corner of this property. We're going to do our best to showcase some of
Mas
the
tá falando,
key
foi uma
points,
impressão
key
minha.
moments around the grounds. Now, the estate is right behind me. We just passed by. Now we're right next to a river where you can go for a dip, go for a swim, and then you can come up here.
Gente, quem vai sair, me fala um negócio. Eu acho que eu que tô velha, hein? Quem vai sair lá da casa, da puta que pariu, pra entrar nesse negócio aí? Mas eu acho que vai sim, que tá
Get
do
in
lado do
this
rio,
hot
né?
tub. Now, this hot tub is a little bit different because
Tomando um vinhozinho e tal, fazendo umas coisas erradas, uns trem ali, né?
It has
É,
its
não, eu
own
entendi. Esse eu entendi o
burners.
A
conceito.
wood burning hot tub is a first on this channel, but
Correct.
it kind of fits the vibe out here, you know?
It definitely fits the vibe. Water is warm. Scenery is incredible. This is what this
Tá perto
lifestyle is all
do
about.
rio também,
You go
né?
for a cold dip, you come up here, get in your warm hot
Tentei
tub.
criticar e não
enjoy the
deu,
nature
tá? Não
that
deu,
this
gente.
property
Desculpa,
provides.
errei. Falhei na missão.
Yeah, we should wait a little bit.
Ai, eles vão entrar, que delícia!
I think we're gonna be cooked.
Hã? Caralho, mano, realmente esse cara, ele vive o negócio. Esse cara não é um corretor, não. Ele vive a parada, mano.
Alright, this is pretty awesome. Someone has to come and join me. Come on, you gotta do it. Come on.
Ele vive... Mano, eu nunca vi um corretor assim, arrancando a roupa no meio do negócio.
You guys, I'm vlogging for the
O
first
cara
time.
amante de venda. Amém! Nossa, eu virei fã, já é fã, virei mais fã ainda. É beautiful, I love it. Tá vendo uma coisa dessa, Nora? Você tá vendo uma coisa dessa.
Get the champagne. Some more glasses.
I don't know how we ended up here, but cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Vai ficar rico, né? Saúde. E tudo que há de melhor.
Take your shirt up. Oh, man, it's fucking hot. Yeah? It's been boiling for like 2 hours. And I kind of piped it up.
Ai, que delícia.
Yo! That's
Onde
the
é
thing
isso?
about
Porque você quer
wood-burning,
visitar
hot tubs. You
eles?
can't regulate this. You can't regulate. Once it's hot, it's hot. Something we've never done before is sat in a wood-burning hot tub. This thing is hot. It is really hot.
Really beautiful hot.
Now this is where it gets really fun. This property is 127 acres, and this river runs through the entire property. So
Fica perto
certain
de
parts of the
Nova
river are
York.
very calm, very flat,
Chique,
and certain
né?
parts are very powerful, and there's a lot of movement. Right here is one of those powerful moments. In fact, you can see the river on the left, creek on the right, joining together, and this scenery is absolutely insane. In fact, Mikey, let's take everybody down so we can get a closer look.
Let's do it. I'm gonna have to
All
watch
right.
my footing right here.
Well-
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad, exactly. Come on, follow me.
Imagina tu sair
This
de
is
carro
so
pela
fun.
estrada e chegar aí
I've been here
sim.
so many times. I'm so
Foda, né?
excited. This is
Foda, na
absolutely
real.
gorgeous. I mean, I'm out of
Tentei
words.
criticar essa
I
parte,
just want to
não
put a
deu,
chair
gente.
here and sit down
Mas
for
assim, eu
hours.
destruiria a casa e
Watch
faria
the water
outra
move.
pessoa.
Watch this place. There's actually an island
Mentira,
right
não
in
ia
the center.
destruir a casa,
so
não,
the
mas ia
water
mudar
flows
bastante
on each
coisa.
side. More seating areas there. Seating areas on the other side. The owner here really went out of her way to clean up every part of this property so you can walk around very comfortably. You can use every single acre and you can make the best out of
É,
it.
esse
To
lado
me,
é
the
bem
highlight
grande,
of this
né?
property
Pode ser
is
que
the river.
sim.
The fact that it cuts through your property and the fact that you can go for a swim, go for a dip, go for a paddleboarding session
Não,
and be
realmente, mano, é
able
uma
to enjoy
propriedade.
this river any given
Vale
time
os 25
is
milhões,
absolutely
vai.
fantastic. I'm out of words. This is true
Mandaram
beauty,
mal na casa,
and
mas
this
vale
is your
25.
backyard. This is part of your home. We got so much more to see. Let's go back to the grounds. Let's keep walking. 127 acres comes with wide variety of terrain. We have these beautiful rolling grounds, 2 barns on the back, guest cottage, that's the main estate, and throughout the grounds
Mano, sei lá, essa área aí é meio sem contexto, né? Não é?
you have so many different areas and moments. Look at those 2 chairs right there. Perfect for you to just sit down and relax. Now we're on the side of the river where it's a little bit more calm. Look at those 2 rustic chairs right there. Tubes, hammocks, so many different areas for you to just enjoy.
Yeah, and it's going to be very difficult for us to convey on this tour the amount of love and care the owner has put into the 127 acres as far as all the seating areas, all the little nooks. Everywhere you go across the entire property, you'll find a bench or a couch or a swing chair where you can just sit down and relax and really enjoy kind of the natural element, you know?
Absolutely, and Mike, it also goes beyond that. We've been told that when she acquired this property, you couldn't even walk the grounds. It was so overgrown, so dilapidated, but she took this big challenge, cleared up the land, and made the entire property accessible, which is really important. That's how we're gonna go to the other side and be able to enjoy what else this property has to offer. And in
Mano, é
fact,
grande, né?
I've been mentioning
É
that
grandão.
this river
Dá
cuts
pra-
through the property.
Dá pra
That's
deitar e
why
rolar,
they
hein?
have this bridge that takes you to the
Tu não
other
ia ver
side.
ainda.
Now,
Ah,
there's
mas a
really
gente tem
cool
tempo,
story
né?
with
Eu
this
vou
bridge.
assistir sim.
The original bridge used
Em
to
Nova
support
York tem
railroad
urso?
tracks, and the original
Rapaz,
foundation, built in the 1800s,
essa é uma
has
pergunta
survived to this
importante, não
day.
sei.
You see, after the Civil War ended, Pine Plains
Vários
became a
25,
railroad
né?
hub, bringing trade, supplies, and economic development to the region. Today, the
Pode ser
bridge
que
is used to
tenha,
connect
viu?
to the other side of this expansive property, where we continue our tour aboard the Polaris
Você
UTV.
tá vendo? Você tá vendo, Matheus, papinho?
First stop, the
Papo
vegetable
meio
garden.
gostoso, né?
When you have a property with such big grounds, you have the opportunity to do various things. In
Amei,
this case,
amei.
they grow their
Nossa, mudei
vegetables,
totalmente meu
fruits
conceito
here.
agora,
They also
gente.
have a fence wall around this section because they have deer here, and apparently deer
Aí
like to
ele,
eat
isso aí é
the
elite,
vegetables
hein?
and the fruits.
I don't blame them.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't blame them either. They're trying to protect this space, but we wanted all of you to see this. There's a vegetable
Isso aí é
garden.
Yeah,
elite,
very
pô.
nice.
Moving on, the property continues to unfold itself.
Esse carrinho vem
Scenery
junto
is
também? Uma
absolutely gorgeous.
dúvida.
Even driving this 4x4 is a fun experience. You're just relaxed.
4x4.
It's just me, Mikey, our
Mike,
4x4, and this
boa
beautiful
noite.
property.
Oi,
So
lindo. Sua
much
mulher
open
tá
land brings the
perto?
opportunity to be creative, so the owners developed several unique campsites
Ah,
across
o
the property,
trailer.
starting with this one. Welcome to the Airstream. That's right, you heard me
Trailer não,
correctly.
como é que chama
They
isso?
parked this beautiful rustic Airstream here, built a
Beautiful
deck right in front of it,
Airstream.
and where it's
Airstream.
located might be one of the
Gostou?
best
Gostou
spots
da pronúncia?
within the property. Look at our scenery, so peaceful, so tranquil, and you have an Airstream.
Nos anos 80, calma,
going-
tem urso em Nova York. Nos anos 80 a parada era maluca. Tipo, só vi urso se chapando em filme na TV. Mas urso de verdade, eu acho que só na floresta mesmo. Nossa, mas estamos na floresta. Aí é que o chat GPT não entendeu.
This RV is just so cool, seating area.
Porra, massa demais.
Area,
Tá
small
doido,
kitchenette,
Fredini.
fridge. There's a good sized
Olha
bed
isso.
here. You can stay. By the way, this Airstream is functional. They have batteries here, solar above, propane tanks. Like you can spend the night here or live for a few days.
Yeah, fully off grid.
Fully off grid. This is unbelievable. And with that, we're off to the next campsite. And once
Oi,
we cross the
Halusca,
tree
como é que
line
você
into
tá?
the forest, it really becomes a
Ai, eu tô
magical
boa,
place.
tô boa
I can't imagine
demais.
growing up like this. Like property like this would
Só
be
minha
so
perna
perfect
que
for
tá
a
boa, eu queria um
family,
joelho
for
novo.
kids to just enjoy and understand what nature has to offer. On the way to the next campsite, we stop for a quick moment at a peaceful spot along the riverbank. I would love to just meditate here, sit down, read a book, and look how private this property is. Nobody around us.
And this is one of their favorite swimming holes on the property, right?
Correct. Again, look at this river. I mean, I'm out of words. I love this property.
It's incredible.
Our next stop takes us even deeper into the woods.
Nossa, tem
to one of
mais
the property's
ainda. Não
glamping
acaba
sites.
não.
It's a fusion of glamour and camping. So you're immersed in nature
Ah,
while still enjoying
nossa, gente, para. Prefiro morar aqui do que na casa.
the basic comforts of home.
Mentira, né? Vai
Here
passar,
we go.
vai passar uma noite aí.
Welcome to the glamping site. Look at this space. Deck, your tent, outdoor seating area, wood burning fireplace.
It's raining a little bit
25
right now.
milhões, tem
Yes,
coragem?
but go under the tent. I bet it makes an incredible
De
sound.
dólares, tá?
Can
Estamos
you
falando
imagine
de
spending the
25
night here?
milhões de
It would be
dólares.
fantastic. By yourself, with nature around you.
Something about the sound of rain on like a tent like this is a special
Nossa, é
sound.
muito
Like
grande, velho.
I have put this on YouTube before to fall asleep.
Yes.
So
Delícia.
I can only imagine actually staying
what
out
you're
here
talking about.
and enjoying it.
The forest that's around us, all these trees, sound of the river, the smell of this place. I know we travel around the world and we showcase incredible properties, new construction homes, but this one is on another level. It's a different experience, and I'm just really happy to be here. After our tour through the backwoods, us city types need a
Excursão
little
pelo
time on the
sertão.
town, so we turn our eyes to the surrounding areas.
What's wonderful about the experience in this specific
Nossa, é uma
location is that
cidadezinha
you are in very
massa.
close proximity to Pine Plains. Rhinebeck is very close by, Hudson is close by, and then in between are
Que
a
isso, Walter? Que
plethora
planos são
of beautiful,
esses?
charming, even smaller
Beautiful,
towns,
charming.
farm stands, farms, distilleries. The variety is truly exceptional.
Ele
Pine
não precisa
Plains
nem
historically
viajar
has been a
assim.
farming community.
E
We
ó,
have
tem
a
uma
lot of
cidadezinha
gentleman
massa por
farms, but a
perto.
lot of real working class farms as well. Pine Plains is going through a bit of a renaissance. It's a small community, but we have some of the greatest restaurants in the Hudson Valley right here. And to cap that all off, we're within 2 hours to Midtown Manhattan.
So off we go to check out the local city life. Our
Mano,
first
esse cara.
stop is
Mano, esse cara não é um corretor, não. Ele é tudo, né?
Pine Plains, which is over 300 years old. It's home to the Stissing House, a historic
O tanto de coisa que ele
1782
conheceu
tavern
indo nessa
that is one
casa.
of the country's oldest
Mostrando essa
operating
casa.
restaurants. Next, we visit Hudson, and even though it's a small city, it's currently in a boom cycle. While we are here, we sample some of the food Hudson has to offer. And make a quick stop to check out the Hudson River,
Amassava.
which, before the Mississippi Valley was settled, was America's most prominent waterway.
Não,
pretty
ele foi
cool shit, I
longe
gotta
nesse
say.
vídeo aqui.
Look at that
Foi longe, hein?
historic, I guess, water tower. That's a barge, and here I am, just taking it all in.
Remember, this is the location of the Astors, the Vanderbilts, and the Livingston family who owned thousands of acres of land here. Why? Because it was the best
Why?
land in New York State.
With that, it's back to
Nossa,
Ingati to
muito
take a look at
lindo.
some of the remaining buildings on this amazing property.
Nossa senhora, gente. Olha isso aqui. Olha isso aqui, ó. Olha isso aqui. Olha isso aqui. Olha isso aqui, ó. Essa casa, esse telhado vermelho. Não. Quem que coloca um telhado vermelho? Me responde.
Next up, the stables. All right, now it's time to check out these amazing barns. You can actually see both of them in one frame. This one is the remodeled one.
Tá bom, de perto tá mais bonito, vai.
Let's go
Mas
inside.
mesmo assim.
We have 9 stalls here, rubberized floors. Technically, this entire section is all new, and I want to admit something right away. I'm not really an expert when it comes to horse stalls.
I've been wondering what is Ennis going to talk about when we go to the stables.
Well, I can talk about the hardware and some of the features. These doors are really cool. Let's actually go in one. So you have your ceiling mount fan, and I'm assuming this railing design here is perfectly cut out for horses to be able to look outside.
Tem um ventilador pro cavalo, que tudo. Eu amei! Eu amei! Olha. Não, gente, não.
Yeah.
Para!
But
Mudei de ideia, porque eu amei agora.
this space, honestly, really cool. I feel like this has been a little bit of a learning experience for me. So this barn has like a little office here. This is the feed room. This is where they mix all of the food and medicine for the horses. And this is the tack room. This is where they store some of the saddles, bridles, and horse riding equipment. And again, I learned that yesterday.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, Mikey, let's actually go back because there's an amazing space that's above us. I want to show everyone where that is. We got a couple more sections to see. This is where they wash and clean the horses, and I really appreciate that they have space heaters here. I guess a nice horse stable has all these nice features, like a
Chique,
home.
né?
Yeah, and don't forget, we are in New York State, so
Já deve estar
there is a
vendida.
few months of the year where it's cold outside, so they have to bring
Não
these
sei.
horses in, clean them,
Correct.
keep them warm.
Keep them warm. These are historic silos that they kept and incorporated into these barns. Amazing. And the staircase here takes us to a really cool spot. This has to be one of the coolest spaces within this property. We're currently on the second floor of the barn, and look at the volume here.
Veja o volume aqui. Você viu? Vocês gostam de volume, né?
Look at the light coming in. This stick frame structure, this is such an interesting space, and this is normally where they store hay for the horses down below. In fact, they have a ceiling mount track system. That's how they move hay from one side to another. And then they have these openings to shoot the hay to the stalls that are down below us. I mean, there's so much potential
é uma
here. You
vibe
can see
meio
those historic
Asian, né?
silos attached on the other side. You can turn it into a creative space, office space. You can do so much with it. If you're a collector,
Mano, até que pelo lado de dentro é legal. Acho que eu tô mudando de ideia sobre esse lugar. Me julguem.
there and you have an interesting collection,
Yeah.
what a place to showcase that. They also have a one-bedroom apartment here with its own kitchen attached to this structure, being able to see the bones of this building.
Tem que criticar. Não gostei da madeira. Achei ela muito fina aqui, ó. Não gostei.
And having such a spacious area like this is really cool.
Yeah, this is a huge space. For our viewers around the country, around the world that are used to this kind of thing, let us know, is this a normal sized barn? Because maybe me and Ennis are just...
We have no idea.
Yeah, maybe we're just blown away by the scale of this room. It's just really cool in here.
Well said, Mikey. Personally, I love it. Something about old school framed buildings that are so interesting and fascinating.
Ai, gente, a gente tem que criticar. Não gostei dessa escadinha aqui. O que é isso aqui? Trem
They have some of the
feio.
mechanisms here for, I'm assuming, the tracks that are above us. And check this out. We open up these barn doors. This is where we started our tour.
Incredible.
Pretty awesome, and gets better. This is the first barn. Right next door, we have another one. At this point, I feel like I'm out of words. We saw so many different areas, structures. We did our best to cover all of the 127 acres and building after building, structure after structure. This
Não tem uma vibe meio Free Fire? Oh, não, tô maluca. Tem um lugarzinho igualzinho esse aqui, mano.
property keeps
Pelo menos
giving.
tinha, né?
This is the second
Não sei
barn,
hoje
and
em
again,
dia.
volume is incredible. Potential is limitless. Down below, you have an amazing space that, if you put the right resources and the right effort, can turn into an amazing car gallery or another horse stable. Over here, you have this open volume that can be an office, entertainment space, or just a commercial room for you to have events. And someone like
Não, eu
myself
acho
who
que
loves
tinha, eu
real
acho que
estate, who
tinha um
loves
celeiro
land,
também. Quer dizer, não
gets
sei
so
como é que tá os
excited
mapas hoje, né?
when it comes to touring a home and touring a special place like this. I'm out of words because I feel like I was just excited throughout the whole day. All right, everyone. Last part of our tour. The
Casa
guest
de
house. Follow me
hóspedes.
this
Meu
way.
Deus do
I like that it has
céu.
its own little
Olha
front
aí,
lawn
mano, a casa de hóspedes muito mais aconchegante.
area, nice outdoor deck.
Furacão,
Main
mas
estate is down
esposa.
below us.
E é quase a
And
mesma
come on
coisa.
in. Let us show you where we've been staying the last few days. It opens up to a really cozy kitchen.
Olha
farmhouse
que
sink,
lindo,
solid wood
mano.
countertops. Really unique fridge here. You
Quer
have your
dizer, não achei tão
stove,
linda
rested
essa
countertop
geladeira,
space.
não.
Super cozy.
I really like the red refrigerator for some reason. I can't say why, but it's a kind of 50s, 60s kind of vibe.
It's a
Assim,
nice
mas com
retro
todo
touch.
respeito, né?
And this is our
Com todo o
living room.
respeito do mundo.
Wood burning fireplace, leather couch, accessories.
Mais foto de
Extremely
neto
cozy.
na
This
parede.
cottage is just beautiful.
Foto no
Now, we
quadro.
have 3 bedrooms on this side of the property. There's actually a staircase here that leads up to a loft. Really cool space. Another bedroom here. This is where Mikey stays. Full bathroom. Let's go inside. Nice open shower.
Se
Window
tirar o
that
pino,
looks
ela
out to the
leva
river and the
metade
side of
da
the property.
casa.
You have your marble sink. I love the color palette.
Yeah, all you need.
Now, 3rd bedroom suite. Again, these rooms are extremely cozy. This cottage is historic, timeless, and it really goes with the style of the property. Now, believe it or not, it doesn't end here, because down below we have another 2-bedroom apartment with its own kitchen and its own bathroom. That's actually where I stay.
Ué, tem mais?
So in total, this cottage
Nossa, eu amei a
comes with
casinha
5
já.
bedrooms.
A casinha já
Now,
tava.
this is
Essa
a full
casinha já
circle
tava boa,
moment
né?
for us, because this is where we started our tour, and here we are finishing it after covering these beautiful grounds and these amazing structures.
Beautiful grounds.
I gotta say, I really enjoyed my time here, and I feel honored that we got the opportunity to tour this
Gente, eu
incredible
amei a
place
casinha, muito
and share it with all of
aconchegante.
you.
Amei.
As dusk settles in, our last night is celebrated with an incredible
Nossa, é
homemade
que vai
meal
machucar, hein?
prepared by our host.
This lineup is insane.
Vai
I'm
machucar
beyond
quem tá
hungry.
com fome.
Had a
Gente, ele
fantastic
passou
day.
um final de semana nessa casa, né?
Yes, I'm just excited.
Olha isso.
Menu and the lineup looks incredible.
Gente, que corretor é esse?
Maybe I
Eu
was
sou
overly
muito
excited,
fã,
but I
cara,
wanna
desse
try
cara.
everything. You can hear the river. Life's good.
Tô vendendo a
I'm really excited for this
experiência,
meal.
assim.
Our time here at Ingati has been an absolute pleasure. A mental reset for our team of Los Angeles city dwellers. Connecting to nature in such a physical way makes me feel grounded.
Ai,
And
vai
it
ficar
fills me with a
fofo.
sense of
Para, eu
gratitude.
tô gostando.
Gratitude for the
Para.
moments of calm and tranquility. The scent of the air, the sound of the flowing river, and the trees rustling in the breeze. I'm grateful for the experiences we get to share with friends
Ele é humilde, né?
and the opportunity to meet new ones, to break bread together
This looks really good.
and share our
Quando
story.
crescer, quero ser igual ele.
Because as great as it is to be in a beautiful place with such
Beautiful
incredible
place.
surroundings,
Caralho, é
it's the
toda uma
people around you
experiência, né?
that
Toda
make
uma
all the
estrutura,
difference
mano.
in the world.
Nossa, a noite é lindo. A noite eu gostei, gente. Olha só as luzes amarelas, sabe? Uma vibe de aconchegante. Nossa, eu gostei. Puta que pariu.
All right, everyone, that's it for the tour. Hope you'll enjoy this video. Big
Eu
thanks to the
amei.
listing agents, Leonard Steinberg and Byron Anderson, for making this tour possible. And as always, you can find more information about this amazing property in the description of this video, so make sure to check it out. Now, if you enjoyed the tour,
Não é?
give us
Tá
a like,
massa.
subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Subscribe. Gente, não, sério, nessa propriedade aqui, ele. Olha essa aqui. Não, pera
Hi,
aí.
everyone.
Pera aí, gente. Ele mandou bem aqui, tá? Ele mandou muito bem, caralho, velho. Esse corretor, ele é de verdade, mano.